So friends, now my new topic is ETL. What is ETL? ETL stands for extract, transform and load. Load in database stands for. So extract, transform and load is the process of combining data from multiple sources into a large central repository called a data warehouse. ETL uses a set of business rules to clean and organize raw data and prepare it for storage, data analytics and for machine learning. So, ETL stands for extract, transform, and load is a data integration process that combines data from multiple data sources into a single consistent data source store that is loaded into a data warehouse or other target system. So, friends, when we are talking about business, we have different type of data sets stored there to analyze for machine learning algorithm for organizing raw data. For example, if we are having some account on Flipkart, we have ordered there something, then next time when we will order something, they will store our data in their database, like our email id, our password. Then we have to log in again, and when we track our record what we have ordered till now, they have maintained the data that at particular date we have ordered this and will arrive at that, and at particular order we order second item and arrived at that date. So this is a kind of data warehouse thing. So this is online OLTP example, but the data storage is a kind of various kind of OLTP stored there. So this is known as data warehouse. Similarly, for data analysis, there is a large data is there, and for machine learning algorithm also. So it is a process that combines data from multiple data sources into a single consistent data store that is loaded into a data warehouse or other target system. So we are going to read this in the four terms: SETL, select, extract, transform and load. So what is select? Normally we don't have SETL, we have ETL. What is select? Select is the identification of the data that you want to analyze or you want to load into a data set. That is known as select. And extract is connecting to the particular data source and pulling out the data. There may be a number of sources there, number of data there in some particular source, but you have to know which data you want to extract. From our data storage, from our inventory, which type of data you want to extract, then you have to extract the data. After extracting, you will have some modification according to the requirement for data standardization, or you want to filter out some data, you do transformation. That is known as transform the data. In our day-to-day applications, we have many kind of online transaction, bank transactions, ATM, online purchasing. So all the kind of data stored on online is the example of data set. So after all modifications, what we will do, we push the data into the data warehouse. If we have realization that data is in the correct form, now we will push the data into data warehouse. So this process includes the typical operations that are involved in the selecting the required data, extracting the data from multiple sources, operating on the data so that data from multiple sources is compatible, and loading this data into a data warehouse for analysis purpose. This process includes the typical operations that are involved in selecting the required data, extracting data from multiple sources, because there may be a multiple data source, and operating on the data so that from multiple sources compatible, and loading this data into a data warehouse for analytical purpose. So first we need to understand that data we are extracting is not from a single source. We are extracting it from multiple source by multiple person, from inventory, from shopping cart, from bank, from online other purchasing, from day-to-day transactions, from Sensex. So we can have different kind of data for analysis. This is the picture representation of ETL. We have different type of data store, CRM, LOB, and ERP. We extract the data in the proper the way we want, and we transform the data according to modification with the help of process maps or routes. If we want to show some country data, some state data, some means geographical data, we will use map in Tableau or in Power BI, and then after we see data is in correct format, we load the data into data warehouse. It is so it's a more detailed picture of the same. We have multiple data sources. We can have relational database. We can have flat files. We can have XML file. We can have SQL file. We can have some online files. So these all kind of data sources, we extract the data from there, what we want. If any one of you used Power BI or Tableau, you feel this. You have used on all that things. Relational database, you have used flat files, XML files. You already have used a different type of data source. So then we will extract the useful data from there, and we will transform the data. We will restructure the data before storage in the way we want. Which quantity? See, if we have thousand of columns and lakhs of rows, maybe we have only 100 column requirement there, the data on which parameters we want to analyze. So other data we have to filter out, or we have to standardize some data. So this is known as transformation. And after transformation in a correct form, we load the data into data warehouse. After that, when we talk about online analytical processing, we took the data from data warehouse. We prepare reports, we do data mining, we do machine learning algorithm where we predict the future of business from this. So guys, I hope you understood the things I made you clear, that ETL is an important process up to the data we load in our data warehouse. So I hope you understood the all components of ETL. And if you like the video, please subscribe my channel. Thank you friends. Thank you so much.